Hey everyone, how's everyone doing this evening? I'm going to try to make well, it's not going to be a short video. My famous line, anyone that knows me will say, hi, so and so, I'm going to make a video. It's going to make a short video as quick as possible, but I'm going to go over many things and then I'm going to cut the video up. I'm going to put the video up as whole and then I'm going to cut it up and try to, if it goes as planned, I'm going to try to, cut it in pieces, compensation plan, mindset, the services as you guys see here, and that's what I'm going to do. So I don't know where to begin, so please bear with me, and I'm going to do my best. Okay, I'm not, a public speaker or anything like that, but it's not my first rodeo, and I'm going to give you a little bit of everything, a little bit of mindset, um, a little discussion about our system, our team rotator system, a little discussion about our services, and also a real nice discussion about compensation plan. Okay, so need a cup of coffee there. So the first thing, I could go into services, compensation, and keep it all, good stuff. But why don't I get the rotator and mindset out of the way first, and then I'll go over and I'll close with the services and the compensation plan. And obviously, some of them will intermingle. So as I'm talking about the rotator, why I'm doing it, and why I'm spending money on traffic, why would I do that? I have to go into the compensation plan a little bit to make everyone understand that it doesn't matter if I get personal sales. Anyone that knows me, my inner circle, will tell you I try to be in programs that eventually I can almost give sales away, if not give them away, and still be compensated from team income. And to me, that's an airtight compensation plan, and that's one of the reasons why I joined MyEcon. So, with that said, I'm going to start from the beginning and explain that I was not looking for a program. Isn't that how we usually join programs? Many times we're not actually looking. Um, I actually am a top earner in a network marketing company. I'm a top earner in another digital company, um, and even some other venues, affiliate marketing, and like I said, some other programs. So I wasn't really looking, okay. And what happened was, and I'll give you a little background. Back in November, if anyone doesn't know, my background is in financial services and financial planning. And years ago, when I first came online, some of the best money I made online had to do with creditly challenged prospects. I mean, people with bad credit. That's what it was. I sold bad credit cell phones, bad credit loans, bad credit, mortgages, cars, you name it. I sold it online. If there was credit, if it was a creditly challenged product, it's a low hanging fruit, and it was a target market. So last November, I decided I was going to add it to my regular traditional business, my financial service business, my local business, and I was going to do credit repair in my office. So I started buying every credit repair product out there, every affiliate program out there, every network marketing plan out there. I became a rep, and I was just basically glomming all their stuff, basically just taking it to put it in my portfolio to use. And I was doing it because I know there's a lot of money in it. So I'm not going to bore you with that story. That's a whole nother story why I went back to it. But I'll just tell you that one of the most successful, wealthiest people in my local area is a credit repair company. So that was, excuse me, that was, why I was going to be re-adding it. So I get all these products and I started doing it, and it wasn't fun. And, I should have known this. Doing the work was tedious. It's easy to get behind. And therefore, I was in another network marketing company, which I still have an active account. And I said, okay, they're going to do the work. I'm going to use that company. So I started using that company and brought some people in, brought some reps in, tested myself, tested with the customer. Now, let me just get this out of the way. It doesn't matter who you use, credit repair works. You know, it just depends how fast you want it done. But at the end of the day, if it's done by yourself, with someone doing everything, or someone doing a little bit and you doing part, you're going to have a positive experience. Let me get that right out of the way. There's no secret sauce. You're going to have a positive experience of just doing, the work either yourself or having someone else do it or sharing the work. So the program I was in, they kind of claim like they do the work themselves for you, but it wasn't accurate. Okay. Basically, you order your own credit, then you mail it to them, snail mail, and then they do the letters, which their letters are not even as good as the ones in our credit repair kit. And the other thing is that when they don't mail the letters, they mail them back to you, and then you got to certify mail them, sign them, send them out, which makes sense, to the credit bureaus. Then you got to wait for them to come back to the credit bureaus, back to you, to your house. You have to put from all three credit bureaus in an envelope, send it regular mail or overnight. I overnighted it. Send it back to them, wait for them to do it again. And the hard fact, the truth is that you're in it for a couple months with only having one batch of letters out. And then the fact is also on this one particular company, and it's no bash on them, I'm just trying to tell you how I ended up here. Even if you are lucky enough to get the letters back from the credit bureaus timely, like in 30 days, they will not, this other network marketing company, Credit Repair, they will not mail more than every 2 months. So basically you're paying, close to $100 a month just sitting around. Now they do have other services, but primarily everyone's in it for credit repair. So with that said, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Now I will tell you that people have success with their scores, but like I told you, that can happen anywhere. So it became to me of like, instead of saying close to 100 a month, it's basically like 200 every month because you're only mailing the letters in every couple months. So you're basically spending $200 for one batch of letters, and you're doing it 90% of the work yourself. So fast forward, I'm looking around, and for some other reasons also, which I won't bore you about, was looking for some other stuff too. MyEcon falls on my lap, and I'm looking at the credit repair product, and it's got everything you need to do it yourself. But the only difference is I don't have to, well, me or whoever's doing it for yourself, you don't have to mail it. Once you do what they say and go pull your own credit, you print it out, you use the templates in the back office that you get as, as this service right here, the Smart Credit Repair Kit, and you send the letters in, but now you're not sending it to a third party for them just to do the same thing and hold you up a couple months. So that was the first change, okay? The second part is if I wanted to grow a business with it, with other credit repair specialists or credit repair, let's call it credit repair affiliates, and I wanted to give them my own credit repair websites and really help them sell the kit. Well, no, over there, sell the service. They had to pay close to $300 to get in, and the compensation, although it looks nice with a coded bonus program, but when you do the math, the percentage of it, there was gotchas. They show you the big money up front per head, but then you got to wait, and then there's customer requirements, which is always a deal breaker. When you have customer requirements, and I'm not talking about compliance-wise, because, when you bring a rep in and they're also having all the services, like all these services, they should be considered a customer too. So that should offset you having to go get non-affiliates as customers as well, because these are customers. It should be enough. So this holding bonus back and things of that nature. So make a long story short, fast forward, I got my econ and they got the credit repair kit, like I just told you. I'll go into that a little bit more when I go into the services and stuff, but that's how I found it. Okay. So then fast forward, I'm looking at the compensation plan. Okay. And I've always been one of these people. I've told some of my inner circle, we can't even believe it. We're pinching ourselves. I was telling one of the founders of MyEcon today that I've always hated low ticket. I've always been that guy that likes to get $3,500, big payments. And I've been preaching that for years. But the truth is, it's amazing that if you're not a guru and you're not a superstar with a list and things of that nature, it's a lot easier for someone like myself to train an average person, someone with no experience, to go make 3 sales a day and make $100 a day, which is more money than 80% of the industry makes. If you make $100 a day in this industry, you're making more than 80% of, and I'm being generous, than anyone in the industry. So we can show you, if you just do what we ask you to do, you'll make your 3 sales a day. And I'm talking about for reps. And we'll go into that in a little bit with the compensation on what you make and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So fast forward, before I go into the compensation and the services, that's how I ended here. Okay. And then I'll go into the compensation and then I'll go into the services. But really, let's talk about mindset. So with that said, and the rotator system, I have done rotator systems before. Okay. One of my big ones was back in 2015. We put, over 3,000 people in like 3 weeks, and it was good. But just like anything, you learn. Okay. Nothing's perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to, just say how it is. Okay. So I did it and we hit a home run. Okay. We really did hit a home run. But just like anything, when you're trying to help people, they lose the reason why they got in. So one thing I want to get out of the way, I'm going to tell you why you joined MyEcon, and then I'm going to tell you how to use the rotator system and to benefit you the best way for you, your team, your family, and for our career together and our partnership. And here's what it is. You join MyEcon first and foremost to market the services. And I'm going to go over all these services in a little bit. Okay. That's the first reason. The second reason is because mathematically, and no one will prove me different, okay? Mathematically, this compensation plan, this little $20, this little $34.95, this $35 a month, mathematically pays out more per revenue, per dollar, than any other program I've ever been in or any current program that's out there. And I'll go into that in compensation in a little bit. Okay. But with that said, that's why you joined. Okay. Now, let's give the benefit of whoever you join, myself, one of my peers, or even a stranger that happens to be on our team. The advantage by joining that person, whoever you may have joined, is that we have a funnel system that works parallel to you working. Do you hear that? You working. You marketing. Okay. In the past rotator system that I did, and some people have had experience in it, I tried to save the world. And I had a system called the Power of 4. And I tried to make it airtight. And because of personalities, passive aggressiveness, people that don't understand business, people don't understand that my heart's in the right place and I will work like I'm doing around the clock. You guys have no idea. I haven't stopped. And I don't work this hard unless I am in love with it, unless I'm in love with the team and with the program. And I love this program. Okay. So I'm working my tail off. Okay. But the rotator system in the past, that's how I tried to do it. And in the end, when Joe Blow didn't get a sale and doesn't understand business, doesn't understand what's called, and I hate even saying the word because, you know, it's a common word, but it's just, whatever. I remember saying it the last time, you know, shopping cart abandonment, okay? Think of the plus, okay? I am not doing a rotator system like these other people that copycatted after 2015 and put a rotator system in every back office for you to have a rotator. That is not a pay it forward rotator. That's just like, oh yeah, you get to have a rotator, but if you don't have paid traffic going to it, it's worthless. What separates my systems when I do this, I invest my commissions because I'm going to do very well because I started it. Of course I'm going to do well. I invest a portion of my commissions hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, no matter what, into the traffic. Okay? That is the difference. So how does that benefit you if you're on this team? It benefits you not because you joined the business. You joined the business. That's your benefit. Your services, that's your benefit. And what I mean by that is, how do I explain this? You join the business. The advantage is the leverage. It means that there's no other team that's going to put you in a system like this and that's going to pay for marketing. It's going to pay that if you're struggling, you may get sales from the rotator as it randomly works its way around, and the people decide at the shopping cart if they're going to buy or not. Buy or not. Example, I want to show you something real quick. Okay, here's my ad. Okay, there's my thing. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, just searched it again. When someone comes in and search other terms, including MyEcon, they see our system. So all of a sudden they get a postcard, they get a robocall, they see someone on Facebook pitching it, and they don't join, and they're still doing their due diligence, and they're doing their research, or maybe they go to a home meeting. This happens to me all the time. And then they basically do a research, and they say, wow, and I got many ads. This is just one of them. MyEcon business sign-up system. Free guaranteed automated sign-up profit system. Automated sign-ups video proof. And this right here, they click on, goes here, they put their information in, right? They put their information in, right? And then it lands on this page. They go through, okay. They watch a little video of me, talking a little bit about the comp and some other things. And then they watch a little video of the compensation plan to the point, nice and short and sweet, 7 minutes. And then they're ready to join. They go here, okay. They put their information in, and it lands randomly on someone on our team. It may not be you. It may be one of your team members. It may be you, and then they change their mind on the sales page. It may be you, and then they don't have $20 on your credit card. It may be you, and they say, oh, I thought it was going to be PayPal. I got to go get my credit card. And then they come back, and it lands on someone else. But the fact of the matter is that that's the advantage. That's the leverage. That's the leverage, okay? But here's what I'm not going to do like I did last time. I'm not going to put myself in the hospital, and I'm, anyone that knows I worked, and I got overwhelmed, and I was fine. I'm not going to stress out because I'm a people pleaser. And don't take my tone the wrong way. Anyone that knows me, I come off rough, but I'm not. I'm a teddy bear. I love yous all, okay? But you got to understand, if I'm getting hundreds of messages a day in my inbox saying, am I in the rotator? That's the number one question. And then, oh, this is the passive aggressives. This is what, I can't stand this. You ready? Someone comes in and they says, wow, I just got a sale on the rotator. And there's always got to be one person that says, oh, I can't wait for mine. It's so lame saying that. It's so lame. I'm just telling you the truth. Just congratulate them. Everyone's watching. All your peers. There's even people in the group that aren't already members. They don't need to see that like whiny, like, oh, I can't wait for mine. You know what? So what I'm trying to say, and I'm saying it nicely, is that I'm not going to tolerate it. We have many people that are on our team that don't even get added to the Facebook group. They're joining out, 10 generations from us. And we're not even adding them to the group because the only people that get added to the group are the people that are getting recruited on Facebook into the rotator are directly from a team member. But anyone that gets recruited on some of the traffic that I'm doing for the rotator, I don't even put them in the Facebook group because I'm training and supporting them by email. We don't want, there's a certain group sometimes in these Facebook groups, and I'm just going to be blunt. Okay, it's some of the times it's pathetic, but I tell you that in a good way because I'm going to help you. I'm going to try to help you. Inspire to be as successful as other successful people. I'm telling you right now, without being braggadocious, I'm successful. Okay, on online marketing, in network marketing, business opportunities. I'm going to teach you, you know, how to get your mind right. Okay, if you see someone, listen. Here's what you need to do. I'm going to role play for a second. We're going to get into the good stuff in a minute, but we got to get through this, okay? Because we're going to be bringing a lot of people in. This baby's going to be cooking, okay? We're going viral, okay? If I go viral, you go viral. Remember that, okay? But think of it like this. One of my mentors taught me this, and I started doing this, okay? Some people have heard me say this to them. If you message me and say, when am I getting this, that, or this, or that, or this, or that, or this, or that, I'm going to say, when are you going to do something? What have you done for me? And what I mean by that is, it's not really what have you done for me? What have you done for yourself? I go on your wall. Do I see any ads? Have you done an email blast? Have you called anyone? Have you put anything on LinkedIn? Have you put anything on YouTube? Have you put anything on Craigslist? Have you put anything on Backpage is closed. Have you put anything on anywhere else? Okay. If you haven't, and you're just sitting for the rotator, that's not a good business plan. Okay? You want how to use the rotator? Do what I say. Okay? Anyone that's hearing this, that means most likely you're in this Facebook group. You're not a part of the cold marketing. Like I told you, other people that are not here. So you really have an advantage compared to them because you get to ask questions in the group and I get to help you. So if all of a sudden I put a post up and I say, hey, listen, I've sent this to 30 people and 25 of them signed up on Facebook. It's a private message, word for word. There should be no questions. But you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. Not like, well, you're more popular or you have a bigger following. I sent it to complete strangers also. I sent it to one of the biggest marketers today, the biggest marketers, and poked him on Facebook. He didn't respond, and I don't know where I just got cut off. One of my daughters interrupted me, but so as I was saying, I don't know exactly where I was, but the bottom line is that if I switch subjects now, just please forgive me. But I think I was just saying that you guys you have the best because you get to see other successful people and get guided in the right way. Okay, I can teach anyone how to make $100 a day. I cannot do that in some of my other programs where it's higher ticket because you can get people every single day to do 3 sales for $20, $35 a month. Okay, you can make that happen. Okay, so again about mindset. Okay, where I was going with this, and we're going to get this out of the way, and then we'll move on to some good stuff. Is that this time around, I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going to rewrite the description, and here's how it's going to go. If you get thrown out of the group, don't be negative. Don't think it's a bad thing. You don't have to quit. It just means you You're still going to be in the rotator system. You're still going to have access to everything. It's just that I'm not doing a 2-strike or a 3-strike thing. Okay? We're going to have very strict rules. There's no getting jealous. There's no getting jealous if all of a sudden it goes all the way around and someone makes 2 sales before someone, because you have no idea how it works. You have no idea that people can go just randomly and not buy, and then go to the next person and go to the next person and keep on going around. All of a sudden it gets back to you. The more traffic I get, it gets back to you. And God, unbelievable, God forbid, shopping cart abandonment again. But who cares? Celebrate everyone's wins. And here's the other thing. If you use the rotator system as leverage, I could care less if I ever got a sale on the rotator. I will get way more sales on my own. And so can everyone in here. If you posture, show posture, and be a boss. And what that means is go out and share the program. Share the great compensation plan. Share the great services. And then say, oh, by the way, everyone on our team gets extra traffic as a partner, as an assistant that works parallel, that shares. And I don't even ask for any co-ops. I don't ask for money. I'm even trying to build websites for everyone on my own dime, and people are being impatient about that. And I'm just getting the mindset out of the way. We're going to get to the good stuff. Okay, this is going to be an upbeat video. But what I'm trying to say is, so any negativity, you're just going to look, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm out of the group. It's not a negative thing. You're just not welcome in the group. Okay, we're growing virally, and it's not because everyone's getting rotator sales. It's because we have the best team, because we have the benefit of a rotator system. That's a real rotator system that's getting real traffic. Many things, all kinds of traffic. This is just one of them. Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. I'm going to search it again. Let me do MyEcon business. There I am, right at top. Okay, for everyone. Everyone goes in the rotator. Okay, there I am. Okay, right on top. Paying for that ad. $1 a pop. Okay, so the bottom line is that we're doing what needs. Just give me a second here. We're doing our part. No one should ever feel negative. You should be grateful and thankful. But here's the key. Use it as leverage. Use it as leverage. Here's the thing. Let me get a little charitable for a second. We're not going to leave anyone behind. Okay? We're not going to leave anyone behind. We all got to commit the magic number, and everyone gets the email, 10 months. Guess how much 10 months is? 10 months is less than $350. How many programs have you joined where you spent $350 from day one? Your total nut out of pocket, your total expense to own this business for 10 months is going to be less than $350. So I need a commitment for that. That's the first commitment. And I will not leave anyone behind. I need a commitment to follow the rules. There's no negativities. There's no messaging back and forth. Oh, how long have you been in? Oh, I've been in a week. Oh, how'd you get a sale? Oh, I've been in 2 months. Oh, and by the way, we've only been open for 10 days, if that. So my point is, there's none of that. Okay, you'll be booted out. Just booted out of the group. That's it. We're not gonna leave you behind, but understand we're doing things different. Okay, everyone is going to be positive minded. Okay, you're going to think, what can I do for my business today? And then all of a sudden, here's the best feeling. You don't get a sale. Imagine this. You don't get a sale from the rotator system, but you went out and got a sale on your own, and then they're in the rotator, and it misses you for whatever reason. Shopping cart abandonment, you name it. And then all of a sudden, you see one of your guys post that they just got a sale, and it's their first or second, and you just made a $25 bill override because they went in your base shop. That's beautiful. That's better than getting a personal sale. Do you see the mindset I have? That's what the big buck makers think like. Okay? So let's help each other. Listen, we all have, everyone has little goods, not so good. Everyone's pros and cons. Let's help each other. Okay? Let's help each other. Let's be positive. The rotator is being able to say it. That's the advantage. And you know that it's real. You know it's not like these other BS rotators that you see everyone that copied and they threw a rotator in their system, where you can actually add a rotator link and there's no traffic. It's one of you guys, putting, say, oh, I got a rotator because it's part of the system. You're not sending any traffic to it. What's it matter? And I'm not talking about doing a Facebook post. You got to put money, skin in the game. You see what I'm saying? Skin in the game right here. Okay? That's the best part. You get to go around. And then when you bring your people in and you do add some to the group, you tell them about mindset. The rotator is the leverage, okay, of saying it. 10-month commitment, that's less than $350. And when I get through the services and the compensation plan, you wouldn't even care if you paid it and got nothing. Because guess what? You're going to love what I'm going to say next. But all kidding aside, that's not going to happen. No one will be left behind. We got a lot of other stuff. Real quick, I'm building credit repair. Credit repair, this right here. Okay, the credit repair product. Just give me a second, okay? The kit right here. Okay, the first thing when you log in, this is where you come to, okay? Right here, it teaches you how to do your own credit repair. Well, I'm building sites. I'm building sites. And I'm going to find a way to replicate it, to make it better, make it faster. And we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. But some of the sites, you know what? Let me show you real quick one of the sites. Okay, so here's one of the sites. Okay, this has nothing to do with the rotator system. This just shows you what I'm going to do as one of your teammates to try to help you make a lot of money online. Okay, this is just for the product. Okay, so if you read here, want a big credit score, blah 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 blah. No contracts, all this kind of stuff, right? And then, you get a site like this, right? This is the capture page. You put your information in, and then it lands here, has a little letter. Okay. Now, right now, I already changed it because I had this go into a different company. Okay. You see here, I edited the video. You can listen to this video. Okay. And then 750 smart credit repair plan. Goes over everything, no contracts, no hidden fees, right? It's got a number. This was one of our reps that I did a test for. Okay. And then right here, right? They can buy it, right? It goes to your MyEcon. And then depending on your rank and everything like that, you can make upwards of $57, and your upline makes overrides as well on if they buy this credit for a one-time thing. And I could look at this. Look at all this. I can teach you, look, 26 step-by-step how to repair your credit videos, 4 rounds of dispute letter templates, reestablish a new credit, little-known sources, trade lines and things like that, okay? So you can sell this a la carte, one time, what's it at? $99.95, getting started, and it's a sale, right? Now watch what I'm going to do here, though. Watch this. So right here, here's what I'm thinking about doing. Thinking about having a video before they click the button, and I'm going to see option 1, option 2. And this is why you need to be patient. You see all this stuff I got cooking. I'm going to make you guys, wait till I get to the services. There's a lot you don't even know about. I talked to one of the founders today, and they told me about the service. We get paid on everything, including the travel. Wait till I get to that in a second. But what I'm thinking about doing here is having option 1, option 2. And option 1 is going to have a video. It's going to say, hello, option 1. You click the buy now button, and you can purchase the credit repair expert kit, 750 plan kit, for a one-time, for lifetime access, $99.95. Or option 2, for the same exact thing, plus 9 other services or whatever there is, I'll go over them a little bit, and you want to make money as an affiliate, you can click option 2, pay $19.95 and $34.95 a month, and get access to all the services, as well as refer people for recruiting to generate more income. And everyone's going to choose that option, and it's going to build your team. So I'm going to take some feedback on that question. Tell me what you think about that option. And so this is just extra stuff that I'm going to do for you. Okay? Anyone that knows me, I'm going to throw some names out there. Cindy, Frank, obviously there's some others, knows that I don't stop. You only know the front end, okay? I have some real clever stuff I can help you with, okay? Let me help you. All I ask is you follow the rules, positive mindset, be happy for people that make sales on the rotator, be happy for team members that are your team members, either above you, alongside of you, or below you. And I'll tell you what, what's better than making a sale? When someone below you makes a sale, because you get paid anyway. I'm going to go into that in a minute, okay? So that's it on mindset, okay? You see someone, we have people that are afraid to post that they make a sale because they've been in an environment like this before, and they don't want to hear the negative nillies. They're like, oh, I don't want to post that I made a sale. You get all the people on there saying, oh, that's great. I can't wait till I get mine. Come on, guys. Just celebrate. Congratulations. That's it. Congratulations. You know what? I'm going to go get a sale myself. Get inspired, okay? I know I'm missing a couple things. Maybe I'll write it in the notes after I listen to this if I miss something. But that's about it, okay? Follow the rules. There's no whining. There's no negativity. There's no promoting other businesses. There's no dropping your links in here. There's no asking if you're in the rotator. We can't stand that word, okay? If you filled out the form, you're in the rotator. You got an email, okay? If you filled out the form, you're in the rotator. Do you think it's fair that when we have 1,000 people in here, that I wake up to 50 to 100 messages saying, am I in the rotator? Every time you guys do that, anytime, not you guys, a portion do that, some of you do that, all it does is take away from more success for yourself and your team members. Remember, everything's about your team members. When I go on the compensation plan, you're going to understand that, okay? So that's that. And I'm going to save the compensation plan for last. I'm going to go into services a little bit, okay? Bear with this video. Listen to the whole thing, okay? Because I'm going to get into the compensation thing. I got into the mindset. So that's that on that, okay? No negativity, no whinies, no passive aggressiveness, none of it, okay? Positive, positive, positive. It's leverage. And I put my money where my mouth is, okay? I'm doing everything on my dime as much as possible, okay? And anyone with my help can go out and recruit 3 a day on your own. On your own, okay? The rotator should be for the real weak. That doesn't mean you can't get a sale if you're strong. In it, you're going to be in it. I'm not practicing, taking out or anything like that because, it was a lot of work and people didn't cooperate. So this is like having a partner. This is your partner, okay? Celebrate. And when your downline makes a sale, it's even better. Celebrate that. Okay, so that's that, okay? Now, I'm going to go into services. I'm going to save compensation plan for last, okay? Get a little sip of cup of coffee, 9:25 at night. Okay. I want you to understand, you already saw all these programs can be sold a la carte. Okay. You actually could sell these, from what I understand, 9 out of 10 of them a la carte. Okay. And you make money on everything. Here's something I talked to one of the founders today. Okay. And I said to him, we all join travel programs. I mean, every program we join, they have a travel program in the back office, and they have a cashback mall in the back office. They all have them, okay? So here's what I said to him. I said, let me ask you something. Do you ever use the travel thing in the back office? He says, yeah, I use it all the time. Because why wouldn't I? So I don't know. I mean, half the time I can go other places and get travel. He goes, yeah, but you don't get paid. And I'm like, yeah, but do we really get paid? He says, everything back there we get paid on. He says, we're a real networking company. We started this. This is a clone of what Excel Communications used to be, but with more products. If you know anything about Excel Communications before they sold the network marketing side of it, back in the 80s and 90s, okay, here's what their record was. And they did it right until they sold. But their record was that they didn't have the most millionaires. They had the record of the speed of the more millionaires in the fastest amount of time. That means from the day you joined to the day you became a millionaire, the comp plan that we have here, which I'm going to go into, is a clone of it, but on steroids. Because something they were missing is down the road, they had to keep on going because they didn't have the right residuals in place. We have residuals, okay? And I'll go into that in the compensation plan. So anyway, we have the Smart Credit Repair Kit, which I've already told you about. This is the highest demanded service in the industry right now, a la carte and also as a network marketer. This right here alone is all we need. We have in our income shifting membership, remember, you get all this for being a $35 a month rep. Okay. ID Defender, you know what that is. It's like LifeLock. It protects protects your ID, your credit. Anyone does any funny business, you get notified alerts, all that kind of stuff. The Legal Club. Legal Club is like Legal Shield, where they have some services that come with it, and then they have others. They give you a discount. A lot of them have free consultation, and then they'll give you a discount rate. Discount travel, I just talked about it a second ago. I'm going to start doing all my travel through here because here's the best part. Everything we do, the corporate went right to all the companies, uh, Priceline, Travelocity, you name it, and they cut their own deal as an affiliate, as a company. And the commissions are split multiple ways with the actual person that purchased it from the site that's doing it, and then obviously in the comp plan. It works the same way as every other product, okay? The cash flow manager, I'm sure you're familiar with that. It's an accounting app that you can put all your expenses in, and believe me, you'll free up tax bills, tax consequences by using this. Key log and defense. This is for you, like if you should have separate passwords for everything. We don't all practice that. This is for you to have a secure defense system where you can put all your passwords, login information for every single account, and it will be safe in here. Okay. Tax advice and preparation. Okay. the tax advice and preparation. I believe that is the income shifting. If it isn't, it's back here somewhere where if you're an employee, I mean, you have a job, okay? If you have a job, a regular job, you fill it, I think it's a W-9, you get a W-2 every year. They will show you how to fill it out properly and do other adjustments to make anywhere from, I think, $300 to an extra $1,000 a month cash in your hand. So you're basically getting a pay raise. The Cashback Mall, same thing, pays you in a way, and that's all good. I talked to the founder today, okay? We're getting business credit. We're going to have a resource back here. There'll be another button here where we'll make money, help people be able to build a business credit portfolio and be able to get loans and credit cards on a business tax ID. And we'll get paid for that as well, selling that a la carte or obviously in this membership. We're getting other things. We're going to be getting cellular plans, which we're going to be, anytime someone buys it from us or they're a rep, we're going to make money that way. Okay? So, listen, it sounds cliche, but there's no better. Look at all these services for such a low amount. Sorry about that. If you don't know it, but I got interrupted again. So these services, it's hard. I have my daughters overnight tonight, and they're a little needy at times, but they're my babies. So with that said, these services, I'd like to go a little slower, but I got to get up there soon. So these are the services, okay? You can make a lot of money just selling this as a package. You can make a lot of money selling it a la carte, and you certainly can make a lot of money with this right here. Okay, you can sell these all day long just as a standalone product. Okay, we're going to get there. I'm going to be doing training on that. Okay, so you make your investment. You make your commitment right now on this. This is worth less than $350 for 10 months. Okay, you stick with me. I won't leave anyone behind. Okay, no one will be left behind. Okay, that's that. Less than $350, you get all these services. Okay, now I'm going to go into the comp plan. Okay, now the compensation plan. So guys, you saw as soon as you log in, when you go to all your products, and that is like, I believe my account. Let's go here. Okay, yeah, you see everything here, right? And then when you want to go to your business management center, you hit business management center home. Okay, it has a lot of different stuff. Okay, if you want to, um, see commissions and things like that, you go to reports. Remember, we're a week behind. And although you can see the bodies when you look up, let me just show you real quick. Okay, when you look up sponsorship viewer, you can see all the bodies of your team, your personals, whatever, but you won't see the money part until they upgrade it on Thursday. And if they upgrade it, that doesn't mean the money that you made this week. That means the money you made last week. That's what gets upgraded because we're always a week behind. Okay, so we're going to go back here. Okay, and compensation documents, right? And here's all the stuff right here, all the revision, and then here's a video. Okay,
in this training,
and you can watch this, and I'm going to give you the cliff notes. Okay, here's the cliff notes. I'm going to give you as much as I know. If you asked me 2 days ago, I knew about 70% of the comp plan, all the good stuff. If you asked me yesterday, I knew about 80% of the comp plan. If you ask me today, I know about 90 or plus percent of the comp plan, and I'm ecstatic. Okay, I'm going to give you some numbers right now. Okay, the first thing is the $35 when someone joins. The first 2 people that join you, okay, they go to your sponsor space shop, but you still make money on them. Okay, you still make a $10 bill on each, and you're still connected to them. You make check match on them. Okay. But the most important thing is to know your third person and after. So after your second person, your third person, when you sponsor someone, so let's just for argument's sake, that's what we're going to talk about. Third person and on to infinity. When you sponsor someone, you're going to make 35 bucks. 35 beans. The normal price is 35 and then 35 a month. We're running a special for 20. So it's 20 bucks and you still get the 35. How about that? I'll go into that in a minute. So then if your people that you sponsor 2, you're going to get a $25 bill on each for their first 2. So it's another 50 bucks. So right there, that was enough for me. That's where I was. I was ecstatic. I was super, super happy. And that's where I was when I knew about maybe 50 to 70% of the comp plan. And then all of a sudden a week went by, actually 3 days, and then it was a Thursday, and then things upgraded, and I saw some things. I got talking to my sponsor, and I got talking to one of the founders of the company. And here's the best part. And this is why the rotator system and my vision will work. Okay? Because all the other stuff, I'd still be okay. But this is the most important part to me. Okay. When you first start and you become an EVP, that means when you get your third person, I believe. Okay? Or maybe after your second person. Let's just say 3. Become an EVP. Outside of everything I just told you, everyone in your team for basically 6 generations, which doesn't mean 6 levels. That's way more levels. That's more levels than most people could ever dream of filling, okay? Anyone that falls in your team, no matter if you put them in there, your sponsor puts them in there, or someone 10 down puts them in there, you're going to make $2.50. $2.50. Imagine having 100 people on your team. $2.50. But guess what? It's not going to be $2.50 because guess what? And I'm going by memory here. When you have 10 people on your team, regardless if you put them in, your people you sponsor put them in, or people they sponsor put them in, or people they sponsor put them in, it doesn't matter. If one person puts them all in, because you get one leader, okay? You become what's called an EVP Gold, okay? And an EVP Gold makes $7.50. See where I'm going with this? Outside of the 35s, the 25s, and the 10s, an override on his whole team, 6 generations, which is multiple levels. We'll learn about that another time. $7.50. Now I'm going to tell you where it gets real fun. And this happens because I have a team already of over 100 because everyone's working and we're growing. And I'm not talking about personals. I'm talking, look at Cindy. Cindy hesitated about joining, but I didn't give up on her. We talked shop. She asked some good questions. She went, and now she's going crazy, okay? Every time she brings a person in, even if I didn't sponsor her, even if someone I sponsored didn't sponsor her, because I'm a platinum, I make it $12.50. Did you hear what I said? $12.50. We're growing at more than 100 people a week. We only started 10 days ago. Okay? So what I mean by that is, do you see why I don't care if someone joined me as a personal the rest of my career here? But you got to start somewhere. That's where you start. But everyone, if they make that commitment that I'm talking about, will get to the promised land where they don't care and they're just helping team members because they're making those $12.50. Now, when I get to a total of 1,000 people on my team, it goes to $15. $15. Now I'm going to give you the best. $15 on 1,000 people. Could you imagine? Here's the best part. You'll get some people, skeptics, negatives to say, well, but then when you get to 1,000 people, you got to go keep on getting new people. And they're forgetting, because it's a low-hanging fruit, we never run out of people. And here's the best part. When you have 1,000 people on your team, or even 100 people on your team, and even 20% of them are working, they're good for 1 to 3 people a day. 20, that's 60 people a day, conservatively, that I can make $12.50 on per head. Not even worrying about a personal for $35. That $35 means nothing to me right now. It means everything to everyone else right now because that's where you got to start. That's where I started. That's why I put the rotator system together. Do you think I would punish myself like I did in 2015 when I made that system? We broke records. We had more newbies on the leaderboard. I had gurus hating me, gurus bashing me because they didn't like it. They didn't like that little old Susie, 70-something years old, was, on the leaderboard for one of our programs, beating them, some big guru. You think I'd want to do that to myself? Could do one every month. Why did it take me this much time? Because timing wasn't right. The program wasn't right. This program's crazy. This program is crazy. Any leaders that are hesitating, you show them this part of the video. You show them that over 300 plus on our team a $12.50. And then you say next week, okay, what's going to happen next week? At 300 plus people, how many people are you just going to get one person? Do you see how it compounds? And then I'm going to use me as an example, but understand everything follows. If you follow, you're going to get there because that's how it grows. It compounds. So imagine when I have 1,000 people on the team. Starts for me, right? 1,000 people on the team. Not even personally sponsoring, just giving people away. Come to a point, say, you know what? I'm going to give every single person away. I don't care. When I get to that point, I'm not looking back. $15 a pop. Now, check this out. I was mentioning the skeptics. Watch this. This is going to make you go nuts if you know anything about compensation plans. In every other compensation plan, I'm going to use the platinum as an example. Okay, we have a leader who put over 100 people on already. Okay, on her own. Okay, not, of course, some of her people got rotator sales, but they got it random just like everyone else. This person went to work. That's why she became a platinum. Okay, so this person, and by the way, there's other ones too, but let me just talk about this one person. Okay, so in any other network marketing program, what happens when she becomes a platinum? What happens to me? I get what's called cut off. And either I lose all my bonus or I lose a portion of it. Guess how much I lose of my $12 bill when this person became a platinum? By the way, she became a platinum today. Congratulations to her. Guess how much money I make? Guess how much money she makes now? She makes $12.50 for everyone that joins her team, no matter who they join. Guess what I make? $12.50, no cutoff, 6 generations. And for the people that are scratching their head, how do they do it? I'm going to tell you how they do it, just like Excel Communications did. They pay. This compensation is better than cell communications. It's a cell communications compensation plan on steroids, because here's how they do it. And by the way, they pay 6 people on, I believe it's either 6 or 7, don't hold me to it, people every time someone joins, from the $35 to $10 to $25 to $2.50, the 750s, the 1250s. They pay like 7 different people, okay? And here's how they do it. This is not a compensation plan that's bought off a network marketing, mill shelf. This is not a binary. This is not a matrix. This is not a, blah, 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 one up. This is run like an insurance company. They have background insurance. Actuaries. They have deep pockets. They know how many people, because of, I'm not by the services. I was going to go back to the services. Because of the services and because of the comp plan, will stay. And they know the retention. They make their money tomorrow and pay us today, because unlike every other network marketing company, they can do it because they don't have the overhead. I think it was less than 3%, but I don't want to misspeak because I got a lot of different numbers in my head. So I'm going to use the word 20. Definitely under 20. They run this whole company because everything is downloadable, but not like one of those rinky-dink BS cash gifting type companies with garbage product. They're a real network marketing company, 13 years old, but everything is in the cloud, not shipped, and they can run this company on less than 20% revenue. Less than 20%. I think it's less than 3, but don't hold me to that. So less than 20%. So they'll pay the money out. And the people that stay, that's where they make their income. That's where they make their income, okay? Then on the 5th month, all the people that did stay, they start paying us residuals because they're advancing us a lot. So just like an insurance company, if you've ever been an insurance agent, which I am, okay, in my regular, boring, traditional career, okay, my local career, That we get advance all the time. That's how you get paid. And insurance companies have deep pockets, just like MyEcon does. Now, I know I missed some things in the compensation, but I'll tell you right now, those 35s are nice. Yeah, they're nice. I put a bunch of people in the beginning. Those $25 base shops are nice. Those, the first two people. Those $10 bills on your sponsors. No, on your first two or whatever the heck it was, that are fine. But the big money, once you get those 250s, the 750s after you have 10 people on your team, doesn't matter if you sponsor them. Remember that. They're just on your team. People that, one person that you brought in can bring in 10 people and you're a gold. You're a gold, and you're making $7.50 on every new person that comes in outside of any kind of sponsorship money. But then it gets really crazy. You got 100 people working. They're out there bringing one person a day. And you're making $12.50 for every person. Are you kidding me? Listen. I want to scream right now. My daughter's upstairs ready to kill me because they want to go to sleep. And I got to go tuck them in. I still tuck them in. So with that said, that's that. And then we're going to have a big party. We're going to have a big party in a couple weeks, maybe sooner, when the team hits 1,000 people. Team hits 1,000 people. And remember what I said. It's not what the system can do for you. It's what you can do for yourself. And then the system will help with the leverage, building the week. Anyone, 10-month commitment, less than $350. Here's the best part. The services can say this. The services are worth its weight in gold. Anyone listening to this video that has, I'm going to tell you two things, that has a JOB, a regular job, you go fix your taxes like they tell you to do with your employer. They'll tell you how to do it. You're going to bring more money home in your check. Okay? Instant raise. Second thing you want you to do is, I want everyone to take the time, do not wait till the last minute, and go fix your direct deposit in the back office. You gotta upload a voided check, copy of your license, get that done. So when you make a sale, you can make money. It's either going to be you, the rotator, or someone below you. Okay? No one will be left behind. Okay? So what do we learn here? We got great compensation. We got great services. We got the low-hanging fruit. Everyone can afford it. Everyone can afford it. We're positive-minded. No whining. We're bosses. We celebrate everyone else's victory, and then we'll all, have victory. Okay? I hope this makes sense to you. I love you all, and I know it was a long video, but it had to be done, and I want everyone to listen to it, and I'm going to chop it up in pieces also on different trainings, and I'll break the compensation down. I'll cut it off. I'll edit it out so you guys can send it to your friends if you want, especially leaders. I think I broke it down really good outside of the upfronts. And by the way, those 1250s and 750s and 250s and 15s, depending on your rank, they come over and above. Okay, they come over and above. Alrighty, my daughters just came downstairs again for the 10th time. So I'm going to exit, and I will see you in the group. I love you all. Come on, guys, let's go break some records, okay? Let's go sell some credit repair. By the way, not only are you in a network marketing company, if I was you, I would say, you market financial services and your specialty is in credit repair. And then that's the kind of marketing you do for the product. And then you say, hey, listen, I got a kit that will help you. And that's where you go with it, all right? Affordable, best compensation plan. Thanks, guys. Got to run. Take care.